Hey guys, today I am finally going to be doing the answers to my Q&A entry. You guys gave me your questions and I am now going to answer them, so let's get started. Alright, so I have first the 3 questions from Sage the Book Geek. Is one, who inspired you to booktube? And personally, I really didn't have exactly like one YouTuber, but I had a whole bunch of booktubers that I watched and just kind of decided, I want to do it. But probably the Readables. I mean, it's in the name practically. Readigans, Readables. Why no bookshelf tour? I know, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be putting up one like right after this video, so hopefully I'll have one up. How is it that you have such awesome eyes? I was just born with them. No big deal. Alright, now for the next set of questions, I have 4 questions from Queen Bee 7119. 1, if you were a tree, what tree would you be? I would probably be a willow tree because those things are so cool. They're so beautiful and I love them. Or an African tree because they are gorgeous. 2, who are your heroes and who inspires you? Well, my family inspires me, things around me inspires me, trees, plants, nature is my most common reason for my inspiration, but my heroes would probably be my mother, who is absolutely fantastic, and then also, like, anyone else in my life who inspires me, and definitely Bob Ross. If you guys don't know who that guy is, he's the coolest ever. 3, what is your eye color? They're blue. Do you do all your own makeup? And of course I do. I love doing makeup. I have so much makeup, it's unreal. But I love doing makeup because it's another way to get my artistic side every morning. So yeah. Kate's Book Club had 2 questions for me, and the first one is, who is your favorite book love interest? So are you talking about, like, my favorite person in books? Because if I was gonna go for that, I'd have to be Minnow from The Maze Runner because I stinking love his funny comments. And also, I really love Warner because he's just like that sad little puppy. I also love Julian from the Delirium, Pandemonium stuff. I love Kenji from Shatter Me. There's a lot. If that love interest was a dessert, what would he be? Well, depending on who I'm talking about, I don't know, but it really doesn't matter to me as long as it's some kind of really yummy peanut butter, mint chocolate, ice cream, fudge mix. Yeah, pretty much. All the works. So, Busy Books 101 has 3 questions for me. The first one is, if you could be any fictional character for a day, who would you be and why? Well, obviously I'm not going to choose from the dystopian societies because, well, their life sucks. But if I was going to choose one, I would probably choose Lola because she, from Lola and the Boy Next Door, she just gets all the works. The second question is, what is your favorite type of comments? I just love talking to you guys, being able to interact with you guys. I don't mind having a complete conversation about, like, fish sticks and custard. I mean, I really don't care as long as it's fun and you guys aren't bashing on me. I like those comments. The last comment, which is the 3rd question, what is your favorite part about booktubing? And it'd have to be interacting with all of you guys and being able to actually talk to somebody about books, because until I started this booktubing channel, I really didn't have many people to talk to about books, but through this booktubing channel, I've been able to talk to many of my friends and get them into reading, and now I have tons and tons of people to talk about reading, and it's so exciting, so I just love that. Okay, so I have 3 questions from Book Lover 1235, and it is, do you like writing? I love writing. I'm in creative writing, and I adore it. 2, ever wrote a story or a book? I did write I think it was like 20 pages of a short story. I haven't finished it. I kind of stopped writing it because I didn't know where to go and I had writer's block and I just kind of put it down. Fail. But I hope to pick it up again. And 3, favorite video to make. My favorite videos to make really are book hauls because they're quick and they're easy, and I really adore making the TBRs and stuff because they're quick and easy and I get to show off the books and stuff and that's what I really like about the two, because I'm really excited for stuff, and when I finish reading a book, it's not as exciting to talk about it. So, Bree Book Reviews, which is the girl who won my giveaway, she had 4 questions for me. The first one is, how often do you buy books? And I don't typically buy my books. Usually my mom buys me books for my birthday and Christmas, but I pay her off by doing other things like chores and stuff, and she can buy me books that way, so yeah. 2, is there a particular way you go about choosing your books at the bookstore? I smell the books, I make sure the books aren't dented and there are no cracks or weird stuff in it, or nobody's blown their nose in it before I bought it, and, you know, just the typical things like that. And then I also just try to find the copies that I like, and usually I get hardcover, so. 3, do you prefer hardcover or paperback? I prefer hardcover, as I said before. I like paperback for usually, like, light summary reads, but usually I like to have a hardback cover or copy. 4, how do you organize your bookshelf? By author, size, color? I have organized it by all of those, and I've gone across and I've done it so many different ways, and I've actually ended up having no idea where to go right now. So before I put up my bookshelf tour, I'm going to be reorganizing this shelf because, as you can see, they're just laying there. I have no idea where to put them, so reorganizing soon. Now we're at Becca Hanagayan. I don't know how to say your name. That's your name. I have no idea how to say your name, but that guy says, what kind of music do you like? And that is a really hard question to answer, but I like a lot of genres. I think the only 2 genres of music I don't actually like would be rap and country. But mostly I just like to listen to indie, British music, American music that's on the radio, pop, inspiring music, Imogen Heap, things like that. It's all over the place, so yeah. I love listening to new music, so if you have any suggestions, please let me know down in the comments, because I love finding out about new music, since I like pretty much every genre except for rap and country, so yeah. If all of your favorite fictional characters were about to die and you could only save one, which character would you save? And oh my goodness, what a hard question. There's so many characters. Minnow, because he is the bomb, and he would just make me laugh when the world has completely ended and all of the fictional characters are gone, and at least he would make me laugh and I wouldn't have to, like, die with depression. What countries would you like to visit? There's a bazillion countries that I'd like to visit, but mostly I would like to visit tons of places in Europe. So, like, I want to see Scotland and Ireland and Britain, and I want to go to Germany, and I want to go to Italy, and I want to go to France, and I want to go to, like, almost every single place down there, or over there. It's over, not down. What are the top 3 things on your bucket list? I want to, obviously, travel, and I also want to learn to speak in every accent that I possibly can before I die, because I love accents. They're, like, the favorite thing ever. And I would also like to be able to paint everything that I want to paint, because I want to paint so many things. Art is like my life, so yeah. And their last question is, if you could read only one book for your entire life, what book would you choose? And I'd probably choose The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, because I could read that book over and over again and I would still love it just the same as I had read it the first time, because there's so many amazing things in that book. Oh, I love it. So the next 3 questions are from Teresa Kaka? I'm not sure how to say your name, I'm sorry. So, first question is, do you rush through a good sequel book to get to the next book, or do you read them slowly and truly enjoy each book as its own? It kind of depends on the series. It depends on my reading mood as well, but, like, lately I've been really thoroughly reading the books, which sometimes can drive me nuts because I spend way too much time reading them when I know I want to read them, or I would just, I'd slowly read it and then it'd not as great as it could be. I don't know. Anyway, so lately I've been reading them slowly and reading them as their own. The second question is, do you think e-readers are a good thing or a bad thing, and why? I have a Kindle Paperwhite, and I love it. I only got it this Christmas, and so far I've read one real book on it, and then I've read, like, ebooks and novellas and stuff, because that's kind of what I wanted my Kindle for. So I think it's a good thing when it comes to different countries and stuff needing books and things, but because they're not as available. But for me, it's really just for the novellas and stuff that you can only get there. So I guess it's a good thing and a bad thing, but I think there should always be books out there. I don't think that e-readers should take away our reading experience with the books, so yeah. 3, who is your favorite booktuber besides yourself? Oh my goodness, really hard question. There are so many lovely people out there that do so many great videos, like Priscilla and Jessie and Padfoot and Prongs and a lot of people. I mean, the list just goes on and on. So pretty much all the top booktubers are some of my favorites because they really do stuff with their videos, but then there are some really, like, people don't have very many subscribers and I absolutely love them and things like that. And so pretty much I love a lot of booktubers, and it's not really hard for me to like people because I'm not a very hard sell. I like watching whoever wants to tell me things about books. I really don't care, but those are probably my top faves. I probably say Priscilla because she's the bomb. So these next questions are from Emmeline9D, and the first question of the 4 is, what is your favorite book to movie adaptation? And so far it's been Perks of Being a Wallflower because, dude, that was a really good movie, and the book was even better, but I mean, it was really pretty close and pretty good, I thought. 2, when are you finally going to give in and read Harry Potter? And yes, I know, I haven't read Harry Potter. Like, I tried reading it once and it never really worked out, and then I have never picked them up again because I just went through this phase where I wanted to watch the movies, and once the movies were done, I would finally pick up all the books because I was too young to want to read back then, and it just never worked out for me. So I'm hoping this summer with my sister and my mom and stuff are going to read the whole entire series and me for the first time, and hopefully it's good. I'm pretty sure it will be because everybody loves them, so why wouldn't it? 3, what sparked you to become an avid reader? And I don't know, to be honest. It hit me about the beginning of 9th grade year. All of a sudden, I absolutely hated reading, and then, like, something clicked, and I loved it. And I think it was because I had a hard time with reading comprehension when I was younger, so as I've grown up, I just absolutely understand now, and I can comprehend things, and it's like when people battle through things, they like those things more because they had to work for it, and I guess I had to work for it, so now I absolutely love it. 4, if you could use only one condiment for the rest of your life, what would you choose and why? That would be probably, if taco sauce counts as a condiment, I would be using taco sauce because I use that on everything for no apparent reason. A lot of people think I'm really weird about it, but I don't care. I love it. 2 questions are from Nawana15. I don't know how to say your name, but you gave me 2 questions, and it is, what is your music style? Which I've already stated before is pretty much anything that's not rap or country. I pretty much like all of the genres. I love so much music, like all of it. How many books can you read in 24 hours? If I was going to sit and literally read for the entire 24 hours, I could probably get about 2 books done, depending on the book size, and what I actually like, if it's a good book. And then if I was literally just reading it off and on throughout the day, then it'd probably be about a book. Also depending on the book size. If it's like 1,000 pages, obviously I'm probably not going to finish it in a day. But yeah. So those are all the questions, I think, and if I missed out on any of the questions, I will try to answer them down in the doobly-doo thingy, and you can check out that. Yeah, so I will see you guys later, and I hope you enjoyed this. There were so many things, and hopefully I'll do this again sometime soon because this was fun. Yeah.